enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a future video where we harness the moon's energy and to see the potentials of what's going on so that we have all the information to make the best decisions for ourselves so that we can fully embrace that best possible version of ourselves so that we can realize our dreams and go after what it is that we are meant to go after, to be who it is that we are meant to be. So with all that being said, I hope that you have a beautiful full moon in Sagittarius, and I look forward to seeing you again. And if you would like to join our summer solstice gathering, leave a comment below and I will invite you to the group. We will be doing it on June 20th, and this is going to be an art auction as well as a guided meditation with affirmations and light language to supercharge the day of the summer solstice so that we can just bathe in the positive energy and get the most out of this beautiful summer that's coming towards us. So I hope to see you there, and I hope to hear from you. If you feel like sharing your story or sharing a comment, I would love to hear from you. So you can do that in the comments section. And I look forward to being in your energy again. Take care. Bye. Hello, we will be doing a pick a card reading for the full moon in Sagittarius. There are 3 piles here with oracle cards. So you can choose the pile that you're most drawn to. In order to do that, you can close your eyes and take 3 long, deep belly breaths. And when you open your eyes, you'll most likely be drawn to one of the 3 piles. And if you're drawn to more than one of the piles, then feel free to have a listen. So there's more than likely multiple messages for you to hear. So we will get started with pile number 1, and if you need more time, feel free to pause the video. If you chose pile 1 with this beautiful piece of yellow jasper, this is your reading. We have Mother of Life. Keep your eyes on the targeted intention. And last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. Okay, so keep your eyes on the targeted intention. Archangel Michael is calling you to keep your focus on the positive and what you want to create. Keeping your energy on the focus, and instead of thinking of all the things that could go wrong, knowing that there is so many things that are going right for you. So you have to keep your eyes on the targeted intention in order for your vision to come to fruition. So it says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. Beautiful. So with that confidence, with that courage, you can take those leaps and you can take that inspired action to making those dreams come true and making them a reality, creating that vision that actually comes to play, that actually comes to form. And when you really focus on that goal and how it feels to accomplish it, it brings it closer to you and it brings it in alignment with you, because you are bringing your vibration to that level of frequency which your manifestation, which your intention is living in. So beautiful. And we have Mother of Life. Some beautiful imagery there. Mother of Life. When life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and stifled, Isis, the Mother of Life, holds the ability to revive even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances in your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave, open your arms and receive. Beautiful. So Archangel Michael and Goddess Isis are both encouraging you to take bold, courageous action. And they are here holding space for you so that you can release fears, so that you can release the mundane and see the magic in everyday life. See the good that's happening for you. See the gifts that the universe is trying to give you. And all you need to do is shift your vibration and open your arms and receive all of the beauty, all of the love, all of the abundance that the universe is just trying to gift you. So know that, when things get challenging, when things get dull, it is a calling for you to bring more magic in your life, to bring more enjoyment in the little moments, and to focus on what you really like in your life, what you love about your life, instead of all of the things that you don't enjoy about your life. So keep your eyes on that targeted intention. And we have work through your feelings. So maybe there's feelings that are arising that are keeping you stuck in this time where, you're just focused on the worries, focused on the things that aren't going well. So work through your feelings. Maybe it's journaling about where those negative Nelly thoughts are coming from that are preventing you from moving forward. So this is a new guidebook that I have. So we're going to see what the last quarter moon in Aries has to say in the guidebook. Okay, someone has had their feelings hurt. Maybe it's you. Deal with this upset especially, but not only, if it's in the home front. Whatever is going on right now will go better if you take steps to make sure that no one is feeling like they've been emotionally run over. If you feel like your feelings have been trampled on, it's time to work through them and clear them. When you can move towards your goals, it's hard to manifest when hurt feelings are in the way. Relationships, especially with family and or the people you live with, are extra charged right now. If someone is riding roughshod over your feelings, don't sulk. When someone upsets you, it's easy to wear your hurt like a badge of honor, but that merely perpetuates the situation. There are crystals that work especially well for this sign of Aries: red tiger's eye, shungite, bloodstone, chrysanthemum, prehnite, or flame agate. Choose one and hold it while you meditate, visualizing a beautiful red light swirling around you. Alternatively, keep your crystal close by as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. Your affirmation is, I now choose to release all my hurt, and so it is. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aries, on a Tuesday, which is Mars Day, or during Mars hour. The last quarter moon in Aries takes place when the sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Aries. It knows that sometimes you have to let it all go. Beautiful. Okay, so not wearing any hurt on you to attract more of that into your life, working through those feelings, releasing them, and using that affirmation to allow you to let go and to find peace within yourself, letting go of all hurt so you can keep focus on what's important, what you are trying to create for yourself. So let's get into the tarot cards. So we have the Hierophant in reverse. So there's some ego perhaps in the way that's maybe keeping those hurt feelings front and center. So as you release the hurt, you're also releasing that part of your ego, which is the one that really gets the most pang from situations most of the time. And when you can really take time to just like make sure that you're not, stroking your ego, and that you're not like wanting to be right or not wanting to apologize, or the other person is just not wanting to apologize or whatever because of the ego that's in the way, then that's a layer that needs to be worked through, whether that's from you or for the other. And there was just some door slams there, so maybe somebody or you is shutting something out. So often, like when the ego is hurt, it can get like offended and can be stubborn. So in this case, it's important to like work through those layers of ego and like break down barriers and walls that are preventing a reconciliation from taking place. And if it's you with the ego, then asking yourself like, why am I feeling so offended or feeling so defensive? What is it that's affecting me so much? And if it's for the other person, what is something that can help you, break down those walls to that ego, so you can come to terms with the healing that's needed to take place. And maybe it's you being the first one to apologize. And maybe that's, even though maybe you don't feel like you're the one that needs to apologize, maybe you apologizing first is a layer that's going to break down some of those walls of the other's ego. Although sometimes that can also perpetuate, somebody's ego. And in reverse, the Hierophant, we want to make sure that, the ego isn't getting in the way of this, healing or this reconciliation, and noticing if there's some stubborn energy that needs some softening, that needs some extra love. And with this, you can gain wisdom from the situation, understanding on a deeper level where, this defensiveness or where this offendedness is coming from. So you can break down those layers and understand on a deeper level, like what's going on here. And so that you can begin to humbly take note of like why you or another is like putting those walls up and trying to, not be the one in the wrong. So working through your feelings, kind of understanding yourself or another as to what's going on here, why that ego is coming up, why it's triggered, so those feelings can be worked through. So then you can heal that, so then you can focus on your targeted intention. We have the World here, so there's a lot of positive energy, and the World wants to offer you many opportunities and offers you like a variety of energy that's very fulfilling and very, holistic. Well, very well-rounded. So that's going to bring in a lot of wholeness, a lot of prosperity, a lot of happiness, a lot of openness, so that you're able to receive blessings that the universe are giving you. But in order to be open to receive, you have to break down those walls of the ego, and so that you can really keep, your eyes on the target intention, be open to receive the blessings that are here for you, be able to break out of the circumstances that make your life feel mundane, so that you can focus on the magic and all the good that's coming into your life. So with this reverse Hierophant, We also have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And what this is showing is that there's a creative project that is trying to be born through you. And this is being blocked. And so your creative juices may be a little bit stifled right now. And this is when Isis is asking you to pour into yourself, to be bold and brave, open your arms and receive, trying to bring more magic in your life and seeing like where you can bring in more joy in your daily life to get those creative juices flowing so that you can continue to like see, you know, where you're being led, like what you really want, and take those tangible steps forward to create something super meaningful that's going to bring you many opportunities. But in order for you to create this vision or project, you have to tear down the layers of the ego that make you feel defensive or offended or triggered. So working through those feelings. So there's a lot of creative energy that's like really wanting to be born through you. So this, the Empress in reverse is all about fertility and abundance. So there is a lot of creative energy that's trying to flow into you, but there's a blockage there by this kind of, by you not quite having worked through what needed to be worked through. Or maybe it's a situation that wasn't quite healed, so now it's bringing in stagnant energy that's not allowing your creative juices to flow. You know, maybe it's that ego in the way of a circumstance that is keeping you stuck and keeping a blockage in your energy field that's not allowing you to create what it is that you wanted to create, and it's blocking that fertile, abundant energy. And so once you work through those feelings, you're gonna open yourself up to those creative juices, to that fertility, you know, in your life, that creative flow that's going to allow you to create something so beautiful. And this is where keeping your eyes on the targeted intention is going to be so helpful. So you can open up to all of the opportunities that are available to you. Let's get some more tarot cards here. So we have strength in reverse. You are strong. You're stronger than you think. Sometimes you feel like you don't have the strength to create something super magnificent for yourself, but just know you have the strength to do anything that you put your mind and heart into. And this is again where keeping your eyes on the targeted intention is going to be so important. And realizing that the boldness and courage and strength that you have within, so you can really embrace all the good energy that you have, focusing on the good that's in your life, knowing that when you find that inner strength and that inner courage to go after what it is that you want, everything else is going to fall into place. When you take that time to work through your feelings, everything is going to fall into place. There's something blocking your vision once again, and it's making you feel like you're stuck and you can't see, you know, your vision is blocked. You know, you can't really see the end game, the end goal. And perhaps that's what's blocking your creative essence, because you're like, I don't even know what I want to create. How can I create something beautiful when I don't even know what I want? So that's going to be a huge thing for you, is really understanding yourself on a deeper level to know what it is that you want, so that you can stay focused on your targeted intention, so that you can make an intention in general, you know, and create from that space, you know, strip away the layers of anything that isn't serving you, so you have more clarity again, so you know exactly what it is that you want. Yeah, there's energy here that really, you know, it doesn't want you to be so practical and so like white or black. It doesn't want you to just, you know, trust in what you can see and feel. It wants you to go beyond that This energy is like wanting you to dive deeper, to move more into your soul and your spirit and find what brings you joy so that you can really light yourself up from the inside out. And we have the Magician. The Magician is in reverse. So you really need to focus on just releasing anything, any energies that aren't serving you, anything that's been weighing heavy on you, anything that's been holding you back from going after your dreams and what it is that you want. Because you are meant to be seen, you are meant to shine bright, you are meant to like speak your truth and find this beautiful blend between the physical and the spiritual. Finding, your authentic voice and creating from a beautiful space that allows you to be yourself and allowing all of your true colors to shine. The Wheel is coming up in reverse. So this is just perpetuating the idea that there's healing that needs to happen. It's important to go within right now and journal and figure out what the heck is holding you back and how you can release this negativity, release the ego, well, the parts of it that are holding you back, and working through all of the feelings that are restricting you from all of the prosperity and all of the fertile energy that is just like begging to come in. Like the universe wants you to realize your strength and realize your power and how much opportunities are available for you, how much creative juices that are available to you. But it's these sticky energies that are just like bogging you down, and it's time to like really let that go, really dive deep as to like pull out those roots, release and let go of anything like situations, people, places that are keeping you in an energy of not allowing yourself to move forward. Maybe you're in this like a dense home or like surrounded by people that want you to stay small, and the universe is like really trying to push you so that you can step out of the mold that people have been trying to keep you stuck in. It's time to break that mold, and it's time to really go after what it is that you want in life. And you have to figure out what that is first. But once you sort out those feelings, sort out that sticky energy, and really release the things that have been holding you back, like I said, everything is going to fall into place. Let's get one more card here. There's an opportunity that's going to make you feel like you're a fish out of the water. But this is really good. It's a beautiful new beginning that's going to come in. And, it's going to make you feel maybe a little bit shy, a little bit like out in the open, because there's like a fish out of the water here in this cup. But it's important for you to put yourself out there, because this is what's going to like catapult you into the life that you truly want to live. And this is going to lead you to like such beautiful things in your life. This is going to lead you to a beautiful life filled with prosperity, filled with opportunities, filled with, expression and creativity, allowing you to really embrace your life and begin to shine your true essence and fulfill your soul mission here on earth. So there's a lot of confusion right now. And it's important for you to work through these feelings, okay? So just journaling, writing down your thoughts, writing down, all the thoughts in a day for a week maybe, and then seeing what, the web of connection that's connecting everything. When you have a certain feeling that arises, I'll write down what it is that brought that feeling out of you, like whether it's bad or good, so that you can really dive deeper into understanding yourself on a deeper level, because there is so much happiness and joy and abundance and prosperity here for you. It's just up to you to realize it and to go after it, to work through your feelings. and to see that there is so much the universe is trying to gift you in the form of love, in the form of good fortune. And all it takes is you to work out those sticky feelings, release anything that's been holding you back so you can fully go after your dreams, keeping your eyes on that target intention, releasing what has been holding you back into this negative energy so you can be fully embraced in the positivity and the love and the happiness and joy that is so meant for you. So have a beautiful full moon in Sagittarius. You can do this, group one. I believe in you. I love you, and have a beautiful full moon. Hello, if you chose group 2 with this beautiful mango calcite, this is your reading. We have forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. First quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurity. And Merkaba, chariot of ascension. Beautiful. Okay. So there was a heavy energy here that was making you feel like a situation was your fault and you're doubting yourself whether you did the right thing. And the angels are saying, forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. So I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Beautiful. So just surrendering the situation to the angels, letting go of it, stepping away from it, detaching from it, and knowing that you did the best you could with that level of awareness that you had at that time. And you've done nothing wrong. It's time for you to forgive yourself and give yourself that self-love that you deserve by allowing you to release any emotions that are weighing heavy on you and making you feel like you're the one to blame. Letting that go will be so healing for you. And just know that by handing it over to the angels, the energy will be balanced and everything will be taken care of. And peace can be brought to all of the people at play, all of the energies that have been involved. So you've done nothing wrong. It's time to forgive yourself. We have a first quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurity. So perhaps that the insecurity is that you feel like that you're at fault, that you've done something wrong, and that maybe that brings a feeling of shame. Maybe that makes you feel like you can't move forward because the situation doesn't feel resolved yet. And so this card here is urging you to push through that insecurity and that blame and that self-doubt, to know that you are doing the best that you can, and it's time to move on from this, forgiving yourself completely. Drawing this card suggests you may be allowing self-doubt to derail you. Chances are that you started off strong, fast out of the gate, and full of bravado. But now you're allowing fears and doubts to cloud your vision. Family issues coming up now need dealing with. Maybe you think you're not good enough, or you're waiting for something to go wrong. This isn't the way to get what you want in life. Instead, be kind to yourself and others. Work on your insecurities and head towards your goals. The energy of this card says, I am and I can, but it needs to believe itself. Slow down and allow time for self-belief to grow. Knowing that you're scared or racked with doubts is better than not realizing it. Nurture yourself and believe that you're worthy of your goals. The third eye chakra is located just above the midpoint between your eyebrows, and it radiates a gorgeous indigo color. It can help you to attain the clear vision that you're connected to all life everywhere, and that fear is an illusion. Imagine yourself in a column of indigo or silvery light and hold this card to your third eye. So you can just imagine this card at your third eye while saying, energies of the first quarter moon in Cancer, thank you for helping me to see that my loved ones and I can achieve anything. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Cancer on Monday, Moon's Day, or during the moon's hour. The first quarter moon in Cancer takes place when the sun is in Aries and the moon is in Cancer. It knows that you don't have to shout to be powerful. Ooh, I love that. Beautiful. You don't have to shout to be powerful. Sometimes they say like the wisest person in the room is the one who doesn't say anything. So I think that says a lot too for this card. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. It's time to release those self-blaming, self-doubting thoughts and behaviors and go after what it is that you want. Go after your dreams. Know that you are good enough and you do have what it takes. And then we have Chariot of Ascension, Merkaba. A spiritual practice has come or is soon coming to your attention that will help your soul journey. Take your time to develop and practice your chosen spiritual discipline regularly. This will help you grow in power and grace, anchoring the spiritual light within your body of your soul. Beautiful. So finding what that spiritual practice is, perhaps it's a meditation practice, perhaps it's a yoga practice, maybe it's tarot cards, maybe it's working with intention candles, maybe it's going for a walk in nature, grounding your energy, finding what it is that lights you up and working with that on a regular basis is going to help you find that spiritual strength from within that allows you to go after what it is that you want and that builds that power within you to see how much you have to offer to this world and to see how wonderful you are just as you are. So let's get into the tarot cards. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. So there's an energy here that's making you feel like defensive, that you're up against many people or having to defend yourself, having to, explain yourself, having to, what's the word? Yeah, I feel like that's the word, just having to, like, you're up against these people who are making you feel like you're just constantly needing to, defend your point of view or where you stand. And this is making you feel on edge, but like you don't have to explain yourself. You just do what feels right for you and everything will fall into place. You know, like we said earlier, the wisest one in the room is the one who doesn't say anything at all. So perhaps that's a message that you need to hear. And so that like whenever somebody is trying to get a rise out of you, just walk away or don't say anything. And that will leave you being the one in power. Because when you get angry at somebody, like you are giving away your power. Like that's them taking your power away. So really seeing the situation for what it is and not allowing anybody or anything to get under your skin. You know, keep the peace, like your peace as the center, like as everything, like your inner peace is everything. And anyone that's trying to disturb that is trying to take your energy and your power away. And that's not okay. So you don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to explain yourself. You know, you can just sit quietly, know what's best for you, and that's that. You know, and everything will fall into place, you know. Yeah, so you're moving away from a situation where it's like you just kept having to, defend yourself in 7-7. And this is realizing that now. You're realizing that the people in your life maybe aren't the ones that are meant to be in your life. And it's time to walk away from these energies that you keep, that were kept firing at you and that kept trying to pull fast winds on you. And you're like, okay, you actually aren't my people. I'm actually going to leave you behind and I'm going to take what's mine. I'm going to take my peace and take my power, and I'm moving onward. I am not going to look back. I'm going to stand in my authentic truth, and I'm going to do what's right for me, and I'm going to walk away. There's been an energy of deceit around you, and perhaps that's what's making you feel insecure and making you feel like you're to blame or you're not good enough. It's like people, maybe gaslighting you or making you feel like you're the problem when in reality you're not. And as you walk away, as you release yourself from these energies, there's going to be a beautiful opportunity that opens up for you that's going to light up your world, and it's going to lead to great celebration and like fun and enjoyment. And you're going to be like, wow, why didn't I do this earlier? Why didn't I cut those ties earlier? Why didn't I, why did I spend so much time blaming myself and doubting myself when all of this good energy was just here waiting for me on the other side of walking away and just keeping my peace as my power and like not feeling the need to always defend myself and explain myself. Like, no, as soon as I walked away, all these opportunities came in. All of my soul tribe is coming in, and now we're celebrating. We're having a good time. As soon as, you forgave yourself, as soon as you walked away and realized that you deserve more, that you deserve good things, and that you don't deserve to feel this energy of insecurity and self-blame and self-doubt. There's so much more that the universe is trying to gift you with. So you're trying to realize what it is that inspires you and what makes you feel stability. And you're trying to ensure that these energies that have been trying to deceive you are really out of your life for good. Because, there was for sure a situation here where someone or something was very untrustworthy and wasn't what you thought they were. It wasn't who you thought they were. It wasn't what you thought the situation was. Like, there is deceitful energy here, and you in a way have your spidey senses up, like your backbone a little bit rigid and up, just because like you don't want to put yourself back in this energy again, because now you have this energy of discernment. When someone's trying to pull a fast one on you, like you're going to, once you walk away from the situation, you're going to know what that energy feels like. So those spidey senses, those hairs on your back is going to raise up when something isn't as it seems. And that is like one of your superpowers from here on out. Like, you are just going to smell it from a mile away, and you're not even going to get involved, because you will know when something isn't what it's making itself out to be. You are leaving this energy for good, and you're setting it aside and realizing that you deserve so much more. You deserve the world, and you don't deserve to feel like you are the one to blame, when in fact it's all these energies that are projecting this fault on you. It's like, that's not right. Taking advantage of you, your good energy, trying to steal your energy and your power by, getting under your skin and making you get heated, because they know your triggers. They know how to get under your skin. And so you're going to just block these people out of your life from here on out. You have those spidey senses and as your superpower now, and you're just like not going to let that energy in anymore. It's going to be out of your life for good. there is a need for stronger boundaries in your life to ensure that these people can't come back in. And because also it's like this kind of snaky energy of like them knowing what to say for you to allow them back into your life, but you need these strong boundaries here to ensure that these people who have been trying to deceive you can enter. You shall not pass. Like, no, these boundaries needs to be in place in order for you to have these opportunities to come in, to celebrate all of your successes. These people can't, and these situations can't be in your life in order for you to have all of the good that's here for you, that's available to you. You need these strong, healthy boundaries. You need to cut away any energies that's not serving you and that is deceitful. And this might be sad for you to release these people and the situation. Like they were a part of your life for a reason, and it's going to be hard to let go. And you're focusing on the loss of these relationships because you really wanted it to work, because you're a good person and you really had faith that they were good, that that they were meant to be in your life. But the sad part is that not everyone is meant for you, and not everyone has a spot in your soul tribe. Not everyone has a spot to celebrate, with you, to celebrate your triumphs and your successes. Not everyone can come with you on your journey. And, that's hard, to release and let go, especially when you truly did love them and you truly wanted them to be in your life. And, it's okay to feel that sadness of letting them go, but it's really important to focus on the good, the quality over the quantity, the quality of people in your life that want the best for you, that want to celebrate with you, that want the opportunities for you, that want you to put up healthy boundaries so people don't step all over you and take your kindness for granted. It's really important that you see the value in yourself. And this is what's going to bring you so much contentment and so much happiness, because you're like, yes, I have the right people in my life. I have, achieved what it is that I want to achieve through putting myself first and valuing myself and knowing that I am worthy of good things, and I am worthy of being happy, and I am worthy of the abundance that the universe is providing me with. And this is going to, bring so much just contentment into all aspects of your life by setting those healthy boundaries and focusing on that quality over quantity and taking those opportunities when they come in, because you can feel it in your body and your mind and your soul that it is meant for you. You can feel the value from these opportunities, and you can feel with those spidey senses when situations and people come in that aren't what they say they are, that aren't what they're, trying to portray themselves as, whether that's a situation, a place, an event, a person. So your senses are just heightened, and this is going to, be very important for this next phase of your life, to make sure that those boundaries are in place, that you don't welcome those people back into your life, those situations, those energies back into your life that, don't want that good juju for you, So yeah, there is so much good on the way to you once you release these people and set those healthy boundaries and release those insecurities and those self-doubts, forgiving yourself because you've done nothing wrong. You're moving on and moving up and ready to celebrate all the good, all the successes that are coming in. That's bringing you so much contentment, so much joy, that's leaving your belly satisfied, that is leaving you with a smile on your face, going to sleep in utter peace, knowing that justice will always be served, okay? And that you don't have to worry, Karma sees all. Karma will always balance itself out. And it's just your job to let go of what's not serving you so that all the good can come into your life. Because there is so much happiness here for you. A happy home life, a happy career, a happy, life of like socially, privately, all around, all aspects. Like your cup is just full, on every level. And like there is just so much joy and happiness here for you, so much fulfillment. And so like this was an end of a cycle for you, and now it's time for a new beginning, a happy, new, joyful beginning with people in your life that want what's best for you, that want you to be happy. It's time to release the chaos and the, wishy-washy, like crazy, chaotic energy that's trying to keep you confused and keep you like not in your power. It's time to completely let that go. Completely release that. It's a time of peace, and it's time of alignment, time of setting those healthy boundaries, a time where, you are meant to shine your authentic truth. Release anything that's blocking you from feeling like you can express yourself, because you deserve to shine in all your beauty, allowing yourself to have that perfect blend between the physical life and the spiritual side of life, knowing what's meant for you and knowing what you deserve once you release those insecurities, because this did come in reverse. So right in this moment, you're not seeing your value, right? You're still blaming yourself, but it's time to switch that around. It's time for you to see how valuable you are, how beautiful you are on the inside and the outside, and to release any layers, any projections that people are placing on you that are making you feel like you aren't enough, that you aren't worthy of this opportunity, of this celebration, of this happy home life, of this happy, fulfilling career. You have everything set out for you, and all it takes is you working through those self-doubts, working through those limitations, releasing the people and the places and the things in your life that aren't serving you and that don't want what's best for you, placing those healthy boundaries so that you can focus on what it is that you want, completely forgiving yourself, knowing that you did nothing wrong, and it's time for you to see your value and see your worth and see how much goodness is coming into your life, how many good opportunities, all the new beginnings that are here for you, bringing you so much goodness, so much joy, so much fulfillment and happiness, like a happy home life, a happy career, happy social life, filled with, quality people, quality things, knowing that life is what you make it to be. And when you surround yourself with good positive energy will continue to flow to you. So happy full moon in Sagittarius. I know you are going to do everything you need to do in order to release these situations and people that are holding you back. Release these, feelings of insecurity so that you can fully embrace all of the good energy that's here for you and shine bright like the diamond that you are. So take good care, sending you lots of love. Hello, if you chose pile number 3 with this beautiful golden healer stone, this is your reading. We have full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Be gentle with yourself. I use this deck all of the time, and I don't think I've ever, in like literally 7 years, seen this card before. Okay, be gentle with yourself. Knot of Isis. Beautiful. Oh, you have 2 Isis cards here. Lucky you. Power over 7 Scorpions. Ooh, okay. Let's start with these Isis cards. Okay. Power of 7 Scorpions. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring so as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to see this powerful gift with compassion. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. Beautiful. Okay. I love that. Through your own intent and spoken word, transmuting energies of negative forces, bringing peace and light. We love that. Okay, Knot of Isis. Part of your spiritual destiny involves a special relationship with the goddess. This means that not only do you have an important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to the goddess. Beautiful. So by you, using your words and your intention to invoke peace and love in this world, transmuting negative energy through, your spoken word, through your compassion and your discernment, your non-judgment, your mercy, you are raising the vibration of this world, and you're transmuting negative energy, and you are bringing power, protection, and abundance to the world. You are safe. You are, divinely guided to honor your mission and work with this goddess energy to fully embrace all of who you are, so that you can help humanity raise its vibration and thrive in this world. Release that negativity that's been held within the human consciousness, and so that we can lift this energy, and so that we can all create a beautiful world that we can enjoy, full of peace and love and abundance. So beautiful. So we have full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. So we're going to look in the guidebook of what that has in store for us. This is a new deck, so we're going to see what the card has to tell us. So we have full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Fear and neediness may now be at play. Fear is debilitating, while neediness isn't usually very attractive. Acting out of fear is a risky response, so if you dwell on your insecurities, what you'll manifest is an extension of those insecurities. The reason why we should face our fears is that in doing so, they can often simply dissolve. If we don't face them, they can influence us to act in ways we otherwise wouldn't, which means we can end up manifesting the very thing we were hoping to avoid. To see off the fear that's in you, face it right now. Find a balance between Cancer's oversensitivity and Capricorn's coolness. Facing your fears and working out where they came from will point you in the right direction and get you into the right mindset. Add patchouli essential oil to your diffuser or bath. Find a comfortable position and relax with your eyes closed. Call in Selene, goddess of the moon, to guide you. Imagine Selena's energy as a silver beam bathing your entire body, and ask her to guide you as you live in tune with the moon. Your affirmation is, I completely love and accept myself as I am. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Cancer, or on a Monday, on the moon's day. The full moon in Cancer takes place when the sun is in Capricorn and the moon is in Cancer. Beautiful. Okay, so realizing when your insecurities are trying to get the best of you, and if you're focusing on that worry rather than what it is that you want, so that you know that you are going to attract what it is that you want, and not attract what it is that is worrying you, because how not good is that? You're trying to avoid this thing because you're worried about it, and then it happens because you're worrying about it. Time to just focus on what it is that you want, and know that with your words of power, right, Your words of power, your spoken words, is going to be your superpower, and it's going to help transmute toxic energy and energy that's trying to, undermine you in a way, that's trying to pull away the goodness that is trying to make its way into your life. So dissolving those fears and focusing on what it is that you want. And we have be gentle with yourself. Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. Oh, how fitting is that? So nurturing yourself through love so that you speak, think, and do life with positivity, so that you do life in a gentle and compassionate way, and so that you can act in that compassionate and gentle way, and so that you can fully release any negativity, any guilt, any self-blame, any self-doubt, so you can fully experience this inner peace that is meant for you. Dissolving those fears and focusing on what it is that you want rather than what it is that you don't want. Using your words of power as your superpower to manifest them into your life, to speak what you want into existence, and know that you are divinely protected, and that when you believe in yourself, you have, the support of Isis behind you to ensure that you realize your dreams and to ensure that you are going to be gifted with abundance and good fortune and blessings for believing in yourself and releasing those fears, putting yourself first with compassion, with love, with grace. Gorgeous. Okay, so now we're going to get into the tarot. Ooh, new beginnings are here for you. So once you dissolve these fears and treat yourself with nurturance and love and compassion through that spoken word, through that, that intuition that's guiding you along your journey, you are being led to a new beginning, and you are going to experience fresh energy and pave a path for yourself that perhaps previously you didn't see laid out for you. And now it's time for you to move on to this next stage in your journey and open not a new chapter, but a new book. It's time to explore everything that's meant for you, and allow yourself to be guided to this. Like, take inspired action that will lead you to where it is that you want to be. There is 9 of Pentacles here, so abundance is here for you, peace and tranquility. This lady here is like just so at peace, grounded in her garden, just being one with nature, carrying that bird, allowing herself to be, and knowing that with this sense of peace, with this sense of just being, you are being blessed by that. You are being gifted with abundant energy just by being you, just by being your authentic, beautiful self, and allowing your true colors to shine, and allowing, you to give yourself that gentle, nurturing energy that you need, that is gifting you with just so much abundance and so much inner peace that's going to trickle into all aspects of your life. So this new beginning is not about doing, it's about being. So allow yourself, that gentle nurturance, to allow yourself to just, get a sense of what your true essence is. Relax more and know that when you flow with life, life will treat you and will respond with goodness, and that you don't have to work so hard in order for you to achieve your goals. This time has come where, there was so much challenge there, and there was times where you didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But now you're going to be able to focus on the light, on the light in the darkness, focusing on extracting all the wisdom that you've needed along your journey that perhaps you didn't see for yourself, but now you're like, okay, like I went through those challenges for a reason, and now I'm stronger because of it, and now I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see the warmth and comfort that's waiting for me, and now I'm able to just allow myself to be and breathe and be gentle and nurturing with myself, and that's what's going to make me happy, and that's going to bring me so much fulfillment in this next stage of life, like having more time freedom to just be and to just be in your relaxing energy, and allowing, you to move through life in a state of flow instead of like, trying to just, I wanted to say like just ram yourself into a wall, being like, if I just push hard enough, I'm gonna get this breakthrough. But it's like, no, you just have to be and just wait for that light to shine, and then to see where that crack is that's been there all along, and to see that, you are, going to just allow yourself to flow. Like I'm seeing like there was like a dark room, and then there's this crack in the wall that's just beaming light. And before, you were just like bashing yourself into the wall, being like, I can crack this thing open. But instead, you're just allowing yourself to be, and then your energy just flows through the cracks. you just like transport through this like crack in the wall, and your just like body is dissolving through these cracks, and you just like turn into light essentially, and you just like move through those barriers that felt like concrete, and now you're just flowing. That was such an interesting image. You're just allowing yourself to be in your true essence and your purest form of energy, and that's what's breaking down walls and breaking down barriers that were preventing you from experiencing this happiness. So now you're really seeing like, what is it that I want for myself? What do I want to create? Like you're just seeing, you're looking at, you're like, I have so much potential actually. What is my soul mission? What is my purpose here? And you are just like sure-footed and like holding on to your inspiration and what brings you joy and what makes you feel good. And this is really allowing you to see your potential and to see that there really is so much out there that's available for you. So there was an energy that was hidden from you, and now it's coming to light. Like you're going to see things for what they truly are, and you're going to like have things be illuminated that you weren't able to see clearly before. There was like this fog that was preventing you from really just seeing clearly and seeing what was really happening behind the scenes, like energy wise. But now you have that inner sight to know what is going on, and to be aware of deceptive energy before it even gets a chance to deceive you. Like you sense it, you smell it, you sniff it out a mile away. And you can stay clear of these energies. And this is similar to pile number 2 in that way. So if you were drawn to pile number 2, you might want to have a listen to that one as well. But you are clearing out energies that have been, holding you back, and you're clearing the air, and now you don't have time for that. No, you're like, I'm taking the wisdom from the challenges that I went through, and I am moving on. I am opening a new book, and I am starting over with fresh, beautiful energy, allowing myself to just be in, just bask in this essence of self-love and nurturance, just giving yourself everything you need to feel comfortable, to feel safe, to feel loved, to feel supported. And this is going to guide you towards what is truly meant for you. All this beautiful, peaceful energy is just like awaiting you. And you might not exactly know where it is that you're going to go, and you might feel like, I know what isn't for me, but I'm still trying to decide what is for me. And maybe that makes you feel bound up. Maybe that makes you feel like your hands are, are tied, and because you can't really see what's meant for you. But know that when you release energies that of like fear, and that the energies that are preventing you from moving forward, this is what's going to release you from those ties, release that blindfold, so that you can see everything how it truly is. And you can move forward knowing that you're in the right space, that you are, you know, being divinely guided towards where you're meant to go. And you don't have to, you know, see the whole trek. You don't have to like know the whole journey of everywhere you're going to be going. You just need to take one step at a time and release those fears, face those fears, and give yourself love along the way, and know that you are going to be led exactly where you're meant to be. Okay. Oh my goodness. You're ready to release any chaotic energy that's been making you feel like doubtful and confused and defensive and offended, and like making you feel like you always have to explain yourself. Like you are so done with that energy, and you're moving into a place of utter peace and just being. You know, in the last pile, we went over how the wisest person in the room is the one who doesn't say anything. So we're just realizing you don't have to explain yourself anymore. You don't have to defend yourself, because you feel that whenever you do, you are giving your power away. Like that person is stealing your energy, and you're not for it anymore, you know? Instead, you know that you are being supported, and that you may feel a little bit, you know, out there. You may feel like you're wearing your heart on your sleeve. You may feel like these colors that you're shining are too bright, and maybe it's a little embarrassing just because you're not used to shining so brightly. But know that these, you know, this wall that's behind you is there to support you, and you don't have to worry about defending yourself all the time anymore. You are going to be led to people who support you, and know that even if you don't feel supported by specific people, your spirit guides and your team of angels are there, like rooting for you, supporting you, guiding you. And even like in this card here, Isis says that you are afforded the power of Isis by, you know, embracing that goddess energy and helping her bring that spiritual task of by helping her bring this abundant energy, this good flowing energy. You know, you are afforded her protection and abundance. So this is saying, like, you know, you have to shine in your true colors. You have to do what is meant for you, what feels good for you, and know that you are going to be divinely guided and protected, and you are going to be gifted with all sorts of abundance and blessings just by being you, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, being gentle with yourself, dissolving those fears, starting those new beginnings with boldness, with courage, extracting all the lessons that you've learned from the challenges, releasing all the chaotic energy, everything that's made you feel like you have to defend yourself. And now you're seeing clearly, you're figuring out what it is that you want for yourself, and you're releasing those fears, those ties, those bondages that have been making you feel stuck, like you can't move forward. And when you begin to like move forward, knowing that you are protected, you are supported, you are divinely guided, everything will just fall into place. So even through the challenge, you've been able to see the light, like this card here. Like there has been moments of challenges where you didn't see the light. And now, because you know that was in the past, now you are seeing the light that came from the challenges. You were like, why did I have to go through that such hard time? Like, what the heck, universe? Like, why did you put me through that? You know, that was such a difficult, challenging, cold time. Like, what the heck? And then now you're saying, like, you know, I actually learned a lot. And now I see my value and I see my worth and I see the fears that have been holding me back and the bondages that have been weighing me down. And now I find that inner peace within myself. I find that compassion with myself. I find that grounded energy that allows me to fully feel supported and provided for. And now I can go within whenever challenges arise. And I know that I am setting myself up with this strong foundation so that I can thrive in this world. I can do what I set my mind to. I can overcome my fears through my nurturing and loving, supportive energy. And I know that I am supported by the universe, by my angels, by my God, my guides, by Isis, you know. I smell, you know, things that aren't what they seem from a mile away, and I'm not going back into that energy. I am putting up boundaries and I am releasing anything that's not meant for me. And with this comes this beautiful opportunity out of the blue, supporting this beautiful new beginning here with this beautiful new path for you to thrive so that you can embrace everything that you are, so that you can, you know, take this beautiful new beginning and run with it and create something so beautiful for yourself that will not only provide you with the abundance and the love and the happiness that you deserve, but will also support all of the people in your life, all of the goodness, all that good energy in your life that was there to support you. Like, this is an overflowing energy that's going to support your loved ones as well, to ensure that you all live a happy and abundant and fulfilling life. Because when you learn the lessons, you can help people see their own darkness and find the light within their own darkness. And this brings such a deep sense of healing, finding again the light within the darkness. The swords here are the chakra points of the body. This is a completion of hard, challenging energy that has allowed you to fully heal. And now you are rejuvenated and made whole once again. And you can fully begin anew, you know, close that chapter, close the door. It's time to start fresh, healed and with fresh energy, and not needing to repeat any of the hardships that you've went through, because you've learned the lessons, you've released the fears, dissolved the fears, and now you treat yourself with the love you deserve. And you see the value in every experience that you've had, and you've become a grander, greater version of yourself because of all that you've been through. Wow, group 3, and the wheel is spinning in your favor. Good fortune is here for you. Blessings, abundance, opportunity. It's all here for you. The world is your oyster, and it's time for you to embrace all the goodness that is flowing to you, that is here for you, because you chose to love yourself, because you chose to nurture yourself, and because you decided that you are deserving of all the good things in your life. And you are ready to embrace this beautiful future where everything is working out, everything is lit with positive, beautiful, vibrant energy, where you're in your purest energy, your purest form, and you're just allowing yourself to be and embrace all of the good that's in your life, knowing that you are the person you are today because of everything you went through, and now you can experience life to the fullest. You can embrace everything that the world has in store for you, just filled with, you know, more than you could ever dream of. You know, it's better than your dreams, better than you could ever imagine. It's all coming to you. So go ahead and be gentle with yourself, be loving with yourself, and knowing that it will be so valuable for you. It will be so life-changing. You haven't even scratched the surface of the goodness that's coming to you. Like, you're going to be so shocked and in awe of all of the abundance and all of the good fortune that's flowing to you. Make sure you take those opportunities when they arise, and notice when, you know, those feelings of goodness, that high vibrational feeling is within you, and that's edging you to like take that step forward, you know, take that inspired action. And when an energy feels good, to move forward with that. And when an energy doesn't feel good, when your spidey senses are heightened, knowing that that's probably not the direction you want to be going in. So keeping that, you know, that check within yourself to see what is for you, what is not, using that discernment, and knowing that you are divinely guided, you are protected, and all it's going to take for you to fully embrace this beautiful new beginning is for you to release those fears and to like give yourself all the self-love and nurturing, loving energy that is possible. And all the good blessings are going to just like flood into your life, giving you these beautiful new beginnings, giving you so much joy and happiness, and giving you literally the world, anything you desire, you know, anything that your purest energy desires, you know, not in the way of like material, though you probably are manifesting material goods as well, but it's like you are just ticking off all the boxes of what a good life has in store. You know, you are just ticking off all the boxes of, you know, what your dream life would involve, you know, and you're just going to be flabbergasted. You're going to be gobsmacked about all the goodness that is coming to you. So with all that being said, have a beautiful full moon in Sagittarius. I'm wishing you all the best, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next reading.